Hey guys, this video is all about how to get the heavy flowering on chrysanthemum in the summertime. Now I believe you already know that chrysanthemum is one of the most popular winter flowering plants, but doing some little bit trick you can enjoy the blooms on your chrysanthemum plants even in the summertime as well. So here you can see my plants are blooming really very well even in the month of June, and they did quite well in the winter time as well. Now let me show you how you can do the same thing step by step, and if you follow them I hope you would be also able to get the blooms on your chrysanthemum plants in the summertime. Before starting the video, I would like to inform you two very important things. First one is, see, the colors of the blooms are definitely going to get faded in the summertime, and the size of the blooms are also going to get decreased in the summertime. Obviously we cannot do anything about it because it happens because of the high temperature. But anyway, I hope you'd be glad to get the blooms on your chrysanthemum plants in the summertime. So let's begin the procedure. Alright, to make it happen, we need the mother plants. Mother plants means I am referring to the plants whatever you grew in the 2019 winter time. You don't have to throw them once they stop blooming. Instead, what you can do is just keep them in a place where they would be getting at least 2 to 3 hours of direct sunlight. And eventually what those plants are going to do, they are going to start producing the buds in the winter time. I mean, the plants whatever you have from the 2019, they are going to start producing the new buds in the 2020 from around September or even end of August. I am also going to write down the date on the screen so that you know the exact time I did all the procedures. So here you can see I have few plants, and all these plants were from 2018. Like I said you, it was the month of October, and that time they have already started producing the buds. Till today my plants were in just 6 inch of container, and today what I am going to do is I am going to grow 3 different plants in a much bigger container. Now let me show you the type of soil mix I am going to use. For the new potting soil mix, I am taking 70% of normal garden soil and 30% of vermicompost. Next component which I am adding is 50 grams of neem cake powder. The third element is 30 grams of multiplex garden mixture. It's a chemical fertilizers and it's contain all other macro and micro elements. And finally I have also added 30 grams of bone meal. So you can prepare the potting soil mix the way I have shown you, and then mix them everything properly. I know that you may not get the multiplex garden mixer in your place, so it's okay even though if you are not going to use it. But if possible, please try to use it. To grow all the 3 plants, I have decided to use a 12 inch of container. Alright, next I am just going to repot all the 3 plants, and I hope you can follow me. But please note that there are many more important things that we need to do if we are expecting the blooms on our chrysanthemum plants in the summertime. So please don't skip the video yet and keep watching. Alright. So here you can see my plants are blooming really very well, and it was the winter time. Now to get the blooms in the summertime, we have to wait for some more days, and then we need to do one more step. Here you can see all the blooms are already spent, and these buds and growths were from the previous year, like I said you before. So what we need to do is we need to force our plant to produce the buds again. And how they are going to do that? It's really very simple. And let me show you. Here you can see the plants are already producing the new growths. So we need to cut down all the old growths, and that way the new growths are going to start producing the buds again. That is the exact thing I am going to do. I am just going to cut down all the old growths. Please note that as of now my plants are on terrace, and that's why they are getting the whole day of sunlight. I am mentioning this at this time because we need to do something else after some days. So guys, here you can see that my plants are about to bloom, and I am really very glad that they have produced way too many buds. Like I said before, the color is looking really different than the winter time, and at the same time the size is also getting decreased. So at this stage you really don't want to keep your plant on terrace, and please provide your plants at least 2 to 3 hours of direct sunlight. I would say morning sunlight would be much better, and this is the same thing I am going to do. If you provide your plants too much direct sunlight at this stage, they are not going to bloom because of the summer temperature. Today I am going to apply one fertilizer, and basically it's the micronutrients. I am doing it so that I get at least somewhat more colorful blooms. To apply the micronutrients, you can take either 2 to 3 ml, then mix it in 1 liter water, and then directly apply on the soil. So guys, these are the things that you need to do if you want to enjoy the blooms on your chrysanthemum plants in the summertime. Steps are really very easy. There are no any complicated stuffs, but thing is you need to do all the things at the right time, and that's why I have mentioned the date on the screen. I am also showing you today's date on the screen, and I am doing it so that people don't think that I recorded everything in the winter time and uploading the video in the month of June. I hope you found the video useful, and I would highly appreciate if you let me know your thought simply commenting below. Again, if you found the video useful, please don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you once again. Have a great day.
Put you. How can I put? Let me show you how can I. Like that.
What is this, Missy?
Crescent.
Crescent what?
Let me show you something. This one my favorite pink color.
And
this is my red color. He goes in. This one he goes in. This one only leaves.
all right.
Okay.
And what is this? What is this?
Hukana.
No, Chrysan what?
Chrysanthemum.
Please sit. Please sit, me sit.
Okay.
Okay. Now say. What is this?
Daddy, what is this?
Chrysan?